Fishing documentary. Hello, I'm Becky Smith, television reporter from I'm Gorgeous TV station, reporting about fish dumping in English Bay. This project is for educational purposes only and is fiction. Gold Seal Fishing Company. It's a Canadian fishing company that has been harvesting, processing, and marketing seafood since 1906. They were the first to apply modern quick freezing methods and very low storage temperatures to improve the quality of frozen fish. Freezing facilities aboard ships could freeze the fresh fish and ship to world markets without canning first. Based in Vancouver, British Columbia, with offices and facilities in North America. They are the largest packer of canned salmon in Canada. They land, process, and sell in excess of 45 million pounds of salmon each year. They also offer a variety of other fresh and frozen seafood products, including wild halibut, black cod, and herring. The harvesting methods used by the Gold Seal Company are gill netting, seine, trawling, and trolling. The positive effects on the environment are both gill netting and trolling don't harm the water environment. The negative effects on the environment are seining. A lot of bycatch, which are unwanted fish, are caught and wasted. Trawling. A lot of bycatch and undersized fish are caught and wasted. The drag nets also damage sea plants and animals. WWF's mission statement: stop degrading the planet's natural environment. Conserve the world's biological diversity. Use renewable natural resources and promote the reduction of pollution and wasteful consumption. WWF. WWF focuses its work around the life on this planet, the places they live in, and how to try and reduce humanity's impact on this life and in these places. WWF has invested nearly $10 billion in more than 13,000 conservation projects in over 150 countries. WWF runs about 1,300 projects at any one time. Fish dumping. There was a report from the Vancouver community that salmon were thrown overboard by several golden seal fishing vessels. They were unloading at English Bay during the week of October 21st to 27th in 2002. It was claimed that both vessels, Kroger 778 and Kroger 699, were unloading catch to the fish plant at English Bay. 2 wells from the vessels had a leak in their Freon pipeline, causing Freon contamination. Fish from these 2 wells were rejected by the English Bay Cannery and needed to be disposed of. Local crews and workers saw many fish being dumped overboard. Under the conditions of their fishing license, no fish is allowed to be dumped inside the bay or near the shore. Fish can only be dumped in open water where currents can take them out to sea or be buried on land. It is an offense under the Fisheries Management Act, 1998, for fishing companies to dump their waste inside the bay or where it will cause direct or indirect health problems. Several anonymous workers, for fear of losing their jobs, mentioned that crews on the Kroger 778 and Kroger 699 discharged many fish overboard. Many fish sank, while others floated onto the English Bay beach. Several bags of bycatch were also thrown overboard. Over the weekend, many fish were seen drifting in the bay by the community. WWF witnessed some of the evidence on October 30th to 31st in 2012. A meeting was called to address this issue, and the action must be taken by the company to do something about this. This tragedy is affecting the enjoyment of the beach for all of Vancouver community. It has also caused fighting between fishers and the rest of the community. Many fishers are worried that this incident may cause cannery workers to lose their jobs and the boats may not be able to go to English Bay anymore. Environmental groups are concerned that overfishing and dumping of contaminated fish must stop. There is an environmental damage to the bay and health concerns. Hello, I'm Becky Smith reporting live on October 29th, 2002 from I'm Gorgeous TV station. Today I'm here with Harpoon, whose real name would like to go anonymous for fear of losing his job. So, what do you do for your profession?
I'm a fisher.
Is it true you saw fish being dumped into the English Bay this week by the vessels Kruger 778 and 699?
Yes, all weekend. And I even seen a dead sea turtle.
What do you think about this?
Well, I think they should be dumped out at sea or buried.
That's all the time we have here. Thank you so much for talking to me. Tune in next time for more fish dumping facts.
Thank you.
Sustainable practices. A sustainable fishery is one that is harvested at a sustainable rate, where the fish population does not decline over time because of fishing practices. Canada limits the amounts taken, as well as limiting licenses and numbers of days that commercial fishing is permitted, have been set up as a sustainable practice. Sea Choice is a program of sustainable seafood Canada that teaches about the importance of buying seafood from sustainable sources. Sea Choice is working together to raise awareness and deliver solutions for sustainable fisheries. Programs all over the world are setting up sustainable practices with practical strategies, such as avoiding overfishing through techniques such as individual fishing quotas, curtailing destructive and illegal fishing practices, by lobbying for appropriate law and policy, setting up protected areas, restoring collapsed fisheries, educating stakeholders and the wider public, and developing independent certification programs all over the world that are implementing sustainable practices. What are the sustainable concerns? Some primary concerns around sustainability are that heavy fishing pressures will result in loss of significant yield, that ecosystems and their economic infrastructures will cycle between collapse and recovery, with each cycle less productive than before, and that changes will occur in the trophic balance. What are some environmental group suggestions? Drought, pollution, and illegal fishing all threaten fish stocks. If you have spotted something that looks wrong, you should see it, save it, report it. Report fish in trouble, report illegal fishing, and report drought. Conclusions. Gold Seal Fishing Company has agreed that no further illegal dumping will take place, and a fine of $100,000 will be donated to WWF for cleanup. Many community groups and members have already joined in cleanup. Practicing sustainability will remedy the environment and continue the viability of the company.